Let's talk about BofA's earnings. They have just broken right on schedule at 7 o'clock. BofA reporting earnings per share for the third quarter of 56 cents. But we know this quarter is going to be messy. Is the 56 cents comparable with the 21-cent average estimate of analysts on Wall Street? We don't know. So let's take a look at some of the other things we do know. Third quarter revenue, net of interest expense, $28.5 billion. That would appear to be a little more comparable with the revenue expectation of $26 billion. Scarlett, what does it look like to you?
I'm looking through the numbers, and it looks like $1.7 billion pre-tax gain in that accounting adjustment that we've been talking about for J.P. Morgan as well as Citigroup. That's a little bit less than what both those banks had reported, so that's certainly helping to boost the bottom line here. Bank of America recovering from this biggest quarterly loss in its history in the second quarter, which was $8.83 billion. I'm trying to find the per-share amount for that DVA adjustment. These are all very technical terms, but you want to back that out to get a better sense of the operational performance at Bank of America. Again, $1.7 billion is the overall big number. We want to break it down to the per share number. But right now, earnings per share is 56 cents. That's not really comparable to what analysts were expecting, which was 21 cents a share. Brian Moynihan, of course, making some comments in the release. He's under a lot of pressure to get Bank of America's share price back to where it was. He presided over a quarter in which the stock has really cratered, losing about 40% of its values. Brian Moynihan saying that the results reflect several actions we took, highlighting our ongoing transformation, becoming leaner and more focused. He launched Project New BAC, in which he basically reshuffled his management and named Tom Montag and David Darnell as his co-chief operating officers, let Sally Krawcheck go as well. So a lot of what happens now rests entirely on his lieutenants rather than people he inherited from Ken Lewis. Eric, I'll continue to look through this release right now, but what we can tell you right now, revenue net of interest expense is $28.5 billion. That is higher than what analysts had been looking for. They'd been looking for 25.9.